Good evening, I'm Matt Whitney.
And I'm Nicole Marks. Here is what we are working on tonight at 10.
Conan O'Brien says no way. He tells NBC that he will not step aside for Jay Leno. What is the network going to do now?
Believe it or not, Rod Blagojevich may be hosting a late-night talk show very soon. The Chicago Sun-Times has exclusive details.
He's a local boy who's making it big. Tonight, the project that brought Harrison Ford back home.
And finally, warmer temperatures are in the forecast. How long, how high? We'll have all the answers. I'm Nicole Marks.
And I'm Matt Whitney. Join us tonight after Jay.
The first African-American to win individual gold in a Winter Games.
This February, Chicago's Shawnee Davis will head to Vancouver with a chance to make history
Gold medal!
repeat itself.
You truly put your heart towards what you're trying to accomplish, dreams can come true.
February 12th, the Vancouver Olympics on NBC.
That makes it exciting. Yeah. Folks, we are out of time. That's all we have. I want to thank our panel, Adam, Megan, and Jim. Sandra Bullock, thank you very much. Anderson Cooper, Myron Nixon, thanks for helping us out tonight. Tomorrow night, Dwayne Johnson will be here. Your local news starts right now.
Thanks, Jay.
We're working on a breaking news story right now in the newsroom.
A major natural disaster, a strong earthquake hit the island nation of Haiti. Up next, the first pictures and the story of survival.
Another developing story tonight, Conan O'Brien tells NBC he will not give up his time slot. What NBC is saying tonight.
And a health scare for Maggie Daley, what made the mayor rush to her side.
News 6 at 10 begins now.
Now, this is News 6 at 10 in high definition.
I was inside the house playing with a lot of kids, and then I felt all of the house shaking with me. Even the couch I sat on, I felt it shaking with me.
Breaking news, a major earthquake followed by strong aftershocks rocks the island nation of Haiti. There are reports of many injuries and massive damage. Tonight, Chicagoans with relatives and friends in Haiti are watching, waiting, and hoping for the best. Good evening, everyone. I'm Matt Whitney.
And I'm Nicole Marks. Our top story is still breaking news at this hour. A massive earthquake hits the island nation of Haiti. Tonight, a Haitian official on a cell phone pleads, tell the world this is a catastrophe. Haiti is southeast of the U.S. and Cuba. The magnitude 7 quake is the largest ever recorded in that region. The epicenter is very close to the capital city of Port-au-Prince, a very poor and densely populated city. The quake struck just before 4 p.m. local time, and we are hearing that several buildings are down, a hospital and a hotel have collapsed, and there are fatalities. U.S. officials report bodies laying in the street. One described the scene a total disaster and chaos with people trapped under the rubble. A humanitarian worker described the situation by phone.
We have heard from some of our friends that there's been some more damage in Port-au-Prince than we've seen up here. Interior wall damage. We're hearing reports that a hospital was knocked down. Port-au-Prince is more of a 2, 3, 4-story kind of a city. And so it's not at all a surprise to me to hear that some structures may be failing and coming down there.
Most of the information is coming out of social media, sites like Facebook and Twitter, because the phone lines are down. There have already been 2 big aftershocks, and a local tsunami warning is now in effect.
We've just received satellite pictures shot by the Reuters news service in Haiti. The pictures are devastating. This massive earthquake happened this afternoon, but because of the severity of the damage, we've just begun seeing some of the images coming from Reuters just moments ago. Now, the earthquake has literally toppled buildings in parts of Port-au-Prince. The city does not have very many tall buildings, but the existing structures are often built below safety standards by residents without any professional help. In many places, concrete walls simply came crashing down, burying residents with little or no warning. Even the presidential palace, a revered building holding a tremendous amount of historical significance in Port-au-Prince, collapsed. Its decorated dome separated from the rest of the structure. Now, in the wake of all this, crowds are gathering, trying to figure out what exactly they should do next. Haiti is the poorest country in the Western Hemisphere. About 50% of the population there is unemployed. Port-au-Prince, is a city built for 200,000 people, but it's being inhabited by more than 2 million. The city's layout never caught up with the population, and experts believe there is no organized safety or evacuation plan for an earthquake like the one that struck this afternoon. Now, there were reports of some small fires and in some areas and popular street markets and other areas were just completely destroyed. Even police stations where many would go to find help have been shattered by the quake. Many there are now in the streets trying to figure out how and whom they can turn to for help. Now, because of its third world conditions, there are already a lot of international aid workers on the ground there, but how badly they were affected and how quickly they can regroup to begin helping others are all still unanswered questions at this hour. President Barack Obama and Secretary of State Hillary Clinton have both offered their condolences and say the U.S. will be sending whatever helps in whatever way they can. The cleanup and the work is just beginning. We have no idea how many people are feared dead. And here in Chicago, relatives with connections to Haiti have been trying to contact their loved ones desperately tonight. News 6's Lauren Jickets is live in Evanston with that part of the story. Lauren?
The biggest problem so far for people here, the group is hoping that some of the airlines that fly to Haiti will offer to bring some first aid supplies to the country. They also plan on appealing to some of the local government agencies and officials here in the U.S. Reporting live from Evanston, I'm Lauren Jiggets.
Lauren, thank you.
And stay tuned with News 6 for continuing coverage of the earthquake in Haiti, beginning on our news at 4:30 a.m. and anytime on our website at news6chicago.com. More breaking news to tell you about from suburban Elgin. A fire and explosion at a home at 708 Elma Avenue in Elgin. Authorities there tell us 5 people have been hurt and rushed to the hospital. Police and fire officials are now on the scene, and right now they say the fire is out. Natural gas crews are working in the area, and they may have contributed to the explosion. We'll have more when it becomes available. Here in Chicago, First Lady Maggie Daley is back home tonight after spending the afternoon at a Northwestern Memorial Hospital. Mrs. Daley was said to be suffering from flu-like symptoms and was given fluids and medicine for nausea. She is battling cancer, and her doctors say she is undergoing a new chemotherapy treatment.
Now, a new controversy involving Burr Oak Cemetery. Cook County Sheriff Tom Dart says it's way over capacity, and he is urging the owner to stop all burials there. Dart says on several occasions people have asked to bury loved ones on their family plots, only to find the space they paid for years ago was filled during the criminal grave selling scheme.
Well, what's your magic number? How many times do you need to go into a grave site that's supposed to be empty, that was bought years ago, and you find somebody in it? How many of those do you have to hit before you sit there and say, wow, we need to stop?
The cemetery's current owner disagrees, saying there are sections of the grounds known to be clear.
A 30-year Chicago Fire Department veteran is in critical condition tonight after battling a high-rise fire on Lakeshore Drive. Authorities say the fire started this morning on the 12th floor of the 24-story apartment building in the 3900 block of Lakeshore Drive. Firefighters controlled the situation quickly, however. Lieutenant Todd Carbino collapsed while fighting the flames and the smoke.
He was transported to Illinois Masonic Hospital. He was actually in critical condition, and when he got here, the crews here at the emergency room stabilized him.
A retired firefighter who called in the alarm was also taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation. The cause of fire is under investigation.
Tonight we are learning the dreaded Asian carp may be even closer to Lake Michigan than previously thought. Army engineers are revealing the fish's DNA was found near the Wilmette pumping station far to the north of the electronic barrier in the sanitary ship canal that's supposed to stop them. Still, no live fish have been spotted.
We are very concerned that with the eDNA evidence that indicates that there may be Asian carp, live Asian carp above the fish barrier.
We have put massive federal, state, and local resources into fighting this Asian carp. We have had, I think, good success, but we're not going to let down our guard.
Senator Durbin, and other Illinois officials held a special briefing at the Shedd Aquarium today, hoping to assure nervous Great Lakes states that they are doing everything possible to stop the fish from getting into Lake Michigan.
There is much more to come here on News 6 at 10. The late night drama here at NBC. Conan O'Brien has some choice words for NBC as he refuses to step aside for Jay Leno. What's next?
Then Rod Blagojevich may be getting a late night talk show of his own. An exclusive from the Chicago Sun-Times.
And later, illusionist David Copperfield is accused of sexual assault. Tonight, prosecutors announce whether they will file formal charges.
The first African American to win individual gold in a Winter Games.
This February, Chicago's Shawnee Davis will head to Vancouver with a chance to make history
Gold medal!
Repeat itself.
You truly put your heart towards what you're trying to accomplish. Dreams can come true.
February 12th, the Vancouver Olympics on NBC.